Hi, I'm Alvin Jones, and I am a culture builder. One of the things I will never forget is meeting and talking to Hank Shockley doing the new music seminar. And that was probably it was the summer of '88, because that was right before we did the Rap Week, because that conversation inspired Rap Week, because Hank was like, you don't play rap videos. I'm like, dude, don't believe me, just watch. I'm gonna play a whole week of videos. So if it ain't rap, it's a commercial. So as you know, we were playing music videos, we were playing hip hop videos, and then NWA comes along. But just the whole idea of niggas with an attitude and where they were coming from was so radical. So remember, Bob Johnson didn't like hip hop in the beginning. And so we were able to get some things, but that was just so antithetical of what we saw hip hop. We saw hip hop as young, spirited, and uniting, and this was like way over there. I get to the BRE Conference, and this wasn't LA, this was Long Beach. So they had a panel, and we were talking about it. And I don't even know if it was a panel of people talking, it was just an open discussion. So I was there, of course.
My name is Alvin Jones, I'm with Black Entertainment Television.
Unseen DJ.
Unseen DJ. Yeah, I'm the unseen DJ. I'd like to say something. We just got the last week of the rap week. Our last rap week was for the week of Easter, and we had the highest ratings in the history of BET.
People like, oh, and you know, NWA was there, and Ice Cube, and like, whoa.
All right. Why is it
running up on them like
that a show or a station like MTV having your rap show, and a place like BET don't do any rap show?
I'm glad y'all answered that, because Yo MTV Rap was not in existence in 1984.
Right. That's right.
Now, Yo MTV Rap started, they say, hey, rap is selling, let's get on the tip. Now, you have to understand something. When rap isn't selling anymore, you know what's going to happen? You're going to see Marty Python in that spot.
So there was that whole friction of, well, BET's not playing us. And I'm like, no, we're not. So a lot of times people want to kind of influence you or shame you or position you to do something. So for me, it's like, hey, this is my principle. This is what I got, period.
Alvin should not have to defend himself. Yo, Alvin should not have to defend himself for nothing. Y'all jumping on the wrong man. First of all, my man on BET started a lot of this shit. When nobody would play our shit, BET was on it. Now that the white boys done decided they gonna jump in and do some shit, so y'all shouldn't be jumping on BET. You should be in B. You should go to BET and say, well, look, I have an idea for this show. Why don't we do this? Is anybody doing that? No. That's wrong. So you wrong. No, you wrong for dissing BET. You should, because you go to MTV and say, yo, why don't you do another rap show? They're going to look at you. No, we already got that. See, so that's what that is. You should go to BET and ask them to do something. Don't diss them for not doing it, because they've been doing it.
If we weren't playing the rap videos, y'all wouldn't have that many, because if there was no market, the record company wouldn't pay for it.
That's right.
With Easy, I played this video, the first one. The second one, I had problems with. When I talked to Latifah, I don't know if she told you about it. There were a couple of things in the video. I said, if the changes are made, we can play the video. But, you know, I have a certain moral obligation to myself. First of all, whether I'm working for BET, MTV, or whoever, there's certain things that I'm not going to put on the air.
It's me and Ice Cube, and I'm looking at the video, and I'm seeing the tension that are between, because I'm like, yo, and everybody's like, and I'm like, yo, and at the end of that, well, even before the end of it, Will Smith goes, hey, man, I ain't saying nothing. He's playing my videos. So even with Hank Shockley, where we're going back and forth, Ice-T had Colors, that video out from the movie, and Ice-T was like, yo, man, I ain't saying nothing. He playing me. So it was just funny. So even at the end, I'm talking to Eazy-E, and I go, listen, I've been to Compton. I went to Compton back early in '81 when I first got to LA. I love Compton. Had a good time there. Went to parties there. I understand what you're doing, but this is not something I can put on the air. And I said, but, you know, I'm not telling you to disavow who you are. I said, it's like with me. I'm Alvin Jones. I'm doing the Quiet Storm. I'm at BET. I can't go to my old neighborhood and say, hey, you know, this is me, Alvin Jones, Quiet Storm, BET. And they were like, dude, yeah, we know who you are. Remember when nobody would pick you because you didn't have no basketball game? Remember you used to miss the bus and my mother would pick you up on the side of the road? So I said, you gotta stay true to who you are and don't change. There was dialogue with that. And it's, to me, I don't have to agree with you to talk to you.